Hey traders, this is Rich with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. Today is Friday, January 16, 2026. I hope you did well in the market today. I sent some photographs of my trades to all the mentees with Breathingwiththemarkets.com. I showed my entries. It's the same thing I teach. It is the same thing I teach over and over again. It is proven. It is transparent. It is unforgettable. You cannot unsee it. They know exactly why I got in the market, where I got in at, why I got in. And a lot of them took the same trades. What do you say? It's powerful. I wanted to talk about something today. I had another trader reach out to me and say that he's coming on board in a couple weeks. And he had mentioned something, and he followed some other traders on YouTube. And I wanted to get into an I factor, okay? When you follow another trader on YouTube, or you follow a strategy from another trader who says that they have a multi-million-dollar strategy, or they make millions of dollars, or they made $100,000 yesterday, and they've lost $40,000 the next day. Yeah, we're gonna have bad days, right? But when you inject the word I, the reason I believe it's going to reach this high, I believe it's going to reach this low, I believe there's liquidity down there, I know there's liquidity above, I know there's a liquidity down below, I am waiting for price to get to this point, I am waiting for price to get to that point, I see a break of structure, right? When you ingest all of those I's in your trading, it's I shoulda, coulda, and woulda. You're going to fail. You may get a quick fix in the market, and that fix is temporary. I have traders at breathingwiththemarkets.com who came from the gambling mentality. I'm not just trading some bullshit. This is a no bullshit zone. They never really knew they were gambling. They couldn't understand why they weren't profitable, why they didn't have a skill, why they weren't able to reap the benefits of these fake ass gurus. And the reason is because the fake ass gurus are gambling. They don't know they're gambling. They think they actually have a strategy. And it's not a strategy, it's gambling. If you understand where you're at in the market and you cannot read the market's language, you're gambling. Who's going to dispute that? If you cannot read the market's language, you're gambling. Period. If you don't understand where you're at in the market, you're gambling. If you think you're just going to take a high and low, you're gambling. If you think you're going to just take a fair value gap, you're gambling. If you are going to listen to 99% of these people on YouTube, you're gambling. I hate to tell you, this is not a selling pitch. I don't care. I don't care. It's not a selling pitch. I don't have 15,000 followers. I'm not sitting here pushing out bullshit information. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm not showing you what you want to see. I'm not telling you, look at my P&L. I'm not telling you I made millions and millions of dollars in my lifetime. I'm not telling you I could buy anything I wanted to buy. I'm telling you the facts, and the facts hurt. If you don't like the facts, then the channel's not for you. It's not a selling pitch. It's about to change the way you think, and it's about to change the way you approach the markets, and it's about saving your money and saving your family's money. Get out of the market. Stop following these gurus that tell you that they have this multi-million-dollar strategy when traders like myself can see that they're clearly gambling. It's a fact. It's not about he who dies with the most money wins, okay? It's not about fancy cars and watches. It's about your dignity, and dignity comes from hard work. Honor comes from respect. And if you don't respect yourself, how can you have dignity? And if you don't put in the work, how can you be successful? If you don't know how to identify objective evidence in the market, you're going to lose. And if you think that you're going to go against what I teach you, you're going to lose. And if you think that transparency is not important, you're going to fail. You will fail. Transparency is not showing your P&L. Period. That's not transparent. Transparency is not telling people that you made $300,000 last month. That's not transparent. Transparency is showing hundreds and hundreds of trades, if not thousands of trades, and who cares about a P&L with a strong hit rate. That is transparency. I don't sit here and target people with a bunch of money and tell them they're gonna make millions and millions of dollars and come on over and I'll teach you a skill for life, or I'll teach you how to gamble for life, and I'll teach you how to gamble for life. And make sure you have a lot of money. Make sure you put a lot of money on that trade, because if you have little money, you're not gonna be able to do it. If you have little money, you're not gonna be able to do it. There's actually fake ass gurus on YouTube telling people that you have to have a lot of money. Traders, that's called gambling. You don't need a lot of money here at breathingwiththemarkets.com. The only thing you need is to practice. The only thing that you need is to pay for the education up front, and you will gain that skill. I am parallel with you. I am here with you. We will not bend. We will not fail. We will succeed. We never give up here at breathingwiththemarkets.com. We don't quit. Why do we not quit? It's because we can actually see our skill growing. Why would anyone quit when you have a skill that you are actually seeing produce results? If you truly want to become a trader, come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. I will show you step stuff that I'll blow your mind. I will show you stuff that you never thought was possible in the market. The market is fake. The market is full of manipulation. It changes colors, prints these candles, different sizes and shapes, and it's going to drag you, it's going to pull you into the market. The market pulls you into the market because you are asphyxiated to the chart, because you are sitting there staring at the chart, wishing that you had that pump, wishing that you got in before that move up, wishing, hoping, and praying. You must be able to take control of your trading. If you think that you're going to sit here and journal and write stories like all the rest of 99% of the non-profitable traders, that's not going to work. If you think that you're going to sit here and read books about trading and then try to apply it, 99% is not going to work. You might get lucky. You might come from a family that has money, and the majority of people don't. And those that do come from money, remember, you didn't make it yourself. See, there's a lot of people that know how to take it, but there's not a lot of people that know how to make it. I teach people how to make it and not take it. 99% of the gurus on YouTube know how to take it, and they take it very well, and they take a lot of it. Are they providing videos for you to watch? Are they providing you a material course for you to study? Is that trading? You can find that information in the library. You can find that for free. You can Google that for free. But you think watching a video and them sitting there in front of a camera telling you how they do things and how they make millions of dollars is going to work for you? How is that possible? Is that teachable? Is watching a video valuable? What's the last movie you watched? How much of that do you remember? You know, if I go to the movies and watch a movie, I forget about that shit a week later. I could watch the movie again and think it was a new movie. Right? I mean, I don't keep BS in my head for a very long time. You go out and you have fun, and you got to focus. You have to focus on now. You have to focus on your future. We trade for the future. We don't trade now. We don't trade for the big bags now. We trade for the future. We live outside of our comfort zone. We grow with our skill. Our skill is going to tell us what our limitations are. We will be able to pull back our limitations, pull back our leverage based on our skill level. I had a trader reach out to me today. Great trader, and said, Rich, I used to blow up these accounts. I was having a very difficult time passing test accounts or combines or whatever it may be. Now I can pass them with ease. You know why he can pass them with ease? Is because he has a skill in the making. Yes, an actual skill. Where were you at prior to coming to breathingwiththemarkets.com? Gambling, losing your ass, burning through $12,000 worth of gambling, following a fucking program where follow me trades, join my group. I've been the most transparent trader on earth. Run. I have done this for 10 years. Run. I have a decade of experience. Run. Who gives a fuck about your experience? Okay? Experience at what? Gambling? Experience at what? Taking other people's money and not actually teaching them a skill? There's a lot of people, the majority of people have that experience, taking advantage of other people. It is those who don't take advantage of other people that can back up their shit. It is those who sit there and are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. It is those when someone sends a DM, a message wanting to verify a trade, get a response. It is those that are proactive and give information to traders without them asking. That is someone that can teach you a skill. Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. I will teach you a skill for life. I am proven. I can back it up. Everything I say, I can back it up. What do you say? Come on over to breathingwiththemarkets.com. Hit that contact button. Ask me any questions you want about the program, and I will let you know. And if it meets your needs, come on over. We don't have this thousands and thousands of community, and I'm not going to tell you we have 15,000 people. I'm not going to tell you we're closing the doors tomorrow to get you over here, because I don't care about that. All I care about is changing one life at a time. You give me the opportunity to teach you one-on-one, I will change the way you think, and I will change the way you approach that market. And once you change and you make that change and you see evidence in the market that backs up what I say, there's no going back. You will lose if you do. Have a great day. Peace, traders.